بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعزائي طلبة وطالبات الصف الثالث الإعدادي مدارس اللغات والقسم العربي، مرحبا بكم في قناة مستر محمود حلمي. Today inshallah we will start our final revision for grade 9 or prep 3. We will divide our revision into 3 parts. The first part is about vocabulary. The second part is about grammar, and the third part is about synonym and antonym, prefixes, and suffixes. We will start with the first part, final revision based on vocabulary study. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Animals that live in habitat are able to live in water as well as land. The right answer is wetland. Animals that live in wetland. More than half of the world's animals live in space. Millions of trees grow there. Millions ملايين من الأشجار تنمو، إذن هتكون الإجابة rain forests. More than half of the world's animals live in rain forests. الغابات الاستوائية. A space habitat is found next to the sea. Of course, coastal habitat. Not many animals can live in habitats. They are covered by ice for much of the year. Of course, the right answer is polar habitats. المنطقة القطبية. Have green areas between deserts and mountains. Have green areas between deserts and mountains. Is it grassland, wetland, desert land, or coastal areas? Of course, the right answer, grassland. Have green areas between deserts and mountains. Many fridges, this is grammar, many fridges in Egypt every year. Many fridges are made. Many fridges are made. This is present simple passive. Many fridges are made in Egypt every year. My grandfather's house in around 150. 150. This is past simple passive. My grandfather's house was built. Was built. Thousands of fish from the Mediterranean Sea every year, of course, are caught, because here the indication is about present simple, so are caught is the right answer. When I was ill last month, I to the hospital in Cairo, but I am very well now. Of course, this is also a past simple passive. I was taken to the hospital. Tasneem's parents in a small village where living or live. Take care that this is a simple passive, so we have to choose the verb in the present simple. Tasneem's parents live in a small village. We have used in cars for too long. Solar energy, nuclear energy, fossil fuels, methane. Of course, we have used fossil fuels, الوقود الحفري. Did you know that some plants pollution from the air? Absorb, avoid, give, produce. Do you know that some plants pollution from the air. Of course, absorb. بعض النباتات بتمتص التلوث من الهواء لأن النبات بيمتص ثاني أكسيد الكربون. Do you know that some plants absorb pollution from the air? Trees are good for us because they breathe in space and breathe out oxygen. تتنفس وبتخرج. breathe in تتنفس، breathe out تخرج. يبقى هنا they breathe in hydrogen, carbon dioxide, pollution, water vapor. Of course النبات بيتنفس ثاني أكسيد الكربون carbon dioxide. When wind and wave are two fantastic forms of renewable energy, non-renewable energy, solar energy, nuclear energy, طاقة نووية. Of course, new wind and waves are two fantastic forms of renewable energy, الطاقة المتجددة. Weavers can make the long, weavers النساجون can make the long threads into fabrics on looms, can make the threads الخيوط. We should replace the ink in the printer regularly. We should replace the cartridge خرطوشة الحبر في الطابعة. The of the curtain is in the need of repair. Of course, the loom, the cartridge, fabric, ink. The fabric قماش الستارة محتاج إصلاح. You can make to build houses from old plastic bottle tops. You can make bricks. You can make bricks. ليس sand, sunglasses ولا rubbish. There aren't many weavers in Egypt today. There aren't many traditional weavers. نساجون تقليديون. A space is a machine used for weaving. A wheel, a loom, a plane, a truck. Of course, a loom. A loom هو النول اللي بيستخدمه النساجون. We phone our friends instead of sending them messages. The expression instead of means instead of بدلا من. طبعا الإجابة هتكون in the place of بدلا من. The space is a long piece of cotton, silk, etc., which people can use to sew clothes. The thread الخيوط. Space are websites used by many people to communicate. Messages, letters, emails, social media. Of course, social media. What do I need from the shops, Mom? What do I need to buy? Need is followed by infinitive with to. What do I need to buy? That bird keeps a loud noise. That bird keeps making. Keeps من الأفعال التي يتبعها الجرند. Keeps making. Ahmed has chosen to study math. Chosen من الأفعال التي يتبعها المصدر infinitive with to. Ahmed has chosen to study. You should avoid. Avoid is one of the verbs that is followed by gerund. الفعل مضافا له ing. You should avoid sitting on that wall because it's dangerous. Do you enjoy the piano? Do you enjoy is one of the verbs that is followed by gerund. Do you enjoy playing? هل تستمتع بالعزف على البيانو؟ My family has decided. Decided is one of the verbs that followed by, yes, of course, infinitive. My family has decided to go. Coral reefs, الشعب المرجانية, don't like changes in temperature. Temperature, درجة الحرارة. That's why climate change can kill them. Seagrass is found in the sea along the of many countries, along the wrist, toast, coast, coast. Of course, the right answer, coast, الساحل. My grandfather is old. He is fit and active. My grandfather is old, and because so, nevertheless, of course, the right answer, nevertheless, وتعني ومع ذلك. That is a plant which lives in the sea, usually near the coast. The seawater, sea level, seagrass, seashell is a plant. Of course, the right answer, seagrass. Seagrass is a plant which lives in the sea, usually near the coast. Dad always tells me not to forget my homework. He reminds. He reminds me. He reminds me. She writes funny sentences at the end of the email. I like her funny. Of course, هي بتكتب في نهاية الإيميل. يبقى هنا the right answer is conclusion. I like her funny conclusion. The head teacher started his speech greeting. The right preposition here, by greeting us. بتحياتنا. Your glass, paper, and plastic products to reduce pollution and conserve energy ونحافظ على الطاقة. يبقى هنا burn, recycle, throw, charge. Of course, recycle, إعادة التدوير. The new factory makes healthy food for kids. Makes healthy food products, منتجات. This tower is 30 meters above the sea level. مستوى سطح البحر. People on the Red Sea coast needed to work together to space the problem, to solve the problem, لحل المشكلة. Mangrove forests will the coast from rising sea level, will prevent the coast from rising, will prevent, will rise, will provide, will protect, will of course protect. سيحمي الساحل. Which of these is not a crop? Potatoes, oranges, fields, rice. Of course, fields حقول ليست منتج أو ليست محصول. Microwave is a or an machine, is an electric machine. جهاز كهربي. All you need to have healthy teeth is a toothbrush and a toothpaste, and a toothbrush, فرشاة الأسنان. Our car will run out of, سينفذ منها in 2 minutes. Our car will run out of petrol. سينفذ منها البنزين أو البترول. A large spacecraft where people live and work is a space robot, space discovery, space station, spacecraft. Of course, space station, محطة الفضاء. She asked me to give smoking, to give up, تمتنع عن. We should water by all means. We should of course waste or save. طبعا لازم نحافظ على الماء. We should save water. Most accidents are caused at, of, with, by, are caused by carelessness, بالإهمال أو بسبب الإهمال. Is a tall tropical plant with hollow stems. Hollow stems means ساق مجوف. That is used for making furniture. يستخدم لعمل الأساس. Of course هو نبات أو عيدان البامبو. Means that it can be filled again with electric power. Rechargeable, reusable, recycled, damaged. Of course, rechargeable, إعادة الشحن. Means able to be used again. Reduce, rechargeable, reusable, redolent. Of course, reusable. A is a small plant which has started to grow from a seed. Of course, a seedling, النبتة الصغيرة. A seedling is a small plant which has started to grow from a seed. Means causing little or no damage to the environment and therefore able to continue for a long time. Surrounding, electric, simple, sustainable. Of course, sustainable. Means causing little or no damage to the environment and therefore able to continue for a long time. This machine is electric. It works by, of course, electric. He could the problem when he found the reason. He could solve the problem. يستطيع حل المشكلة. In sunny places, they can get electricity from solar energy, الطاقة الشمسية. Plants oxygen for us to breathe it. Plants, of course, absorb or produce. النبات بينتج الأكسجين لكن absorbs carbon dioxide. يبقى هنا plants produce. Sun, wind, and water are energy. They don't cause pollution. Are green energy. طاقة خضراء نظيفة. It's very hot in your car. You should repair the air conditioning. I use rechargeable batteries for the TV. Remote area, screen, remote control robot. Of course, remote control. A large factory in Denmark has an inexpensive of space of producing renewable energy. A large factory in Denmark has an inexpensive rail light roadway. The rubbish is taken to the, of course, landfill. مكان جمع القمامة. Sponges اللي هو الأسفنج absorbs. Sponge absorbs liquids. يمتص السوائل. And are used for washing and cleaning. I have a problem. I have a problem with my English. With my English. Can you help me? Manar is a or an woman. Is a lively woman. نشيطة. Active here. Lively تعني active. A lively woman. She can do many jobs perfectly. Space is a machine that makes the air in a room stay cool and warm. Of course, air conditioning, تكييف أو مكيف الهواء. To means to say you will do something. To produce, to promise, to save, to reduce. To produce, تنتج, means to say you will do something. To promise, to say that no, yes. To promise means, yes, the right answer. I'm sorry. To promise means to say you will do something. Yes. To promise means to say you will do something. Means damage something so badly that you can't repair it. To destroy means damage something so badly that you can't repair it. It takes 6 hours to arrive to her house. Her house is in a remote area. Of course, once she takes so long time, 6 hours to arrive to her house, so she lives in a remote area, منطقة بعيدة. If something is, it doesn't cost much money. If something is cheap, this factory doesn't produce any pollution in the environment. It's a private polluted green remote. It's a green project, مشروع أخضر صديق للبيئة. They had space with my favorite writer on TV yesterday. They had an interview. Interview مقابلة. They built space farm using sunlight to produce electricity. They build a solar farm. I live in a small, famous for planting flowers. I live in a small region. منطقة صغيرة. The wind turbines energy for the community. The wind turbines produce energy for our community. Ask for before you speak when you discuss in a group. Ask for, of course, permission. تطلب الإذن قبل أن تتكلم. This great green wall will help the problem caused by climate change. The great green wall will help make, increase, push, reduce. Of course, هنا the great green wall will help reduce the problem caused by climate change. سيساعد على تقليل المشاكل التي تحدث بسبب التغير المناخي. There are projects build solar farms to create green energy لتوليد طاقة نظيفة. I used to make a before doing a big project. I used to make a plan. I used to make a plan. لازم عمل خطة قبل أن تعمل مشروع كبير. Many people decided to the land and grow new fruits and vegetables. Many people decided to put farm, leave fire. To farm here means to plant. When you need new information online when you need new information, reply, research, of course, research online. تبحث عن المعلومة online. They are a survey on wildlife in Africa. They are making, doing, giving, taking. They are making a survey. بيقوموا بعمل بحث عن الحياة البرية في أفريقيا. My opinion, of course we say on my opinion ولا in my opinion ولا from my opinion. In my opinion the right answer. In my opinion, money makes life go around. The government has set many new projects. Set up معناها ينشئ. The government has set up أنشأت كثير من المشروعات. In Britain last year more energy from renewable sources than ever before. In Britain last year more energy is was made than ever. In Britain هنا الإجابة was made. ليه؟ لأن في عندي هنا last year تعني العام الماضي، يبقى إذن was made. Abdullah enjoys to school in the morning. Abdullah enjoys. We said before that enjoys is one of the verbs that is followed by gerund. Gerund means verb ing. Abdullah enjoys cycling. ركوب الدراجة. He tries to avoid. Also, avoid is one of the verbs that is followed by gerund. He tries to avoid driving on busy roads. If you come to my house. If هنا is followed by present simple. يبقى هنا لازم the main clause should be will plus infinitive. قاعدة if الحالة الأولى. If you come to my house, I will show you. هنا الفعل في حالة present simple. يبقى إذن the main clause should be in the present future simple. If you come to my house, I will show you my new computer game. If you started هنا نلاحظ إن الفعل past simple. If you started to learn a new language, which one were you choose? Have you choose? Would you choose? Of course, would. الحالة الثانية يبقى هنا if followed by past simple and the main clause would plus infinitive. My grandparents live on a farm. Used to live عادة في الماضي لا نفعلها الآن بنستخدم used to. You can wear on your teeth. You can. Some boys or girls nowadays wear braces. What do you mean by braces? اللي هو التقويم اللي بيوضع في الفم لتقويم الأسنان. You can wear for sports. They are very comfortable to your feet. Trainers الحذاء الرياضي. Africa is one of the 7 in the world. Is one of the 7, of course, continents. إحدى القارات السبع في العالم. Another word for man is fellow. How many does the poem have? How many viruses, lenses, verses? Of course, verses. الverse هنا تعني البيت الشعري. How many verses? If you have satellite TV, the signal goes into a small. طبعا كلنا بنستقبل إشارة من الساتلايت من خلال الريسيفر. I can't make a call because there is no telephone signal. مفيش إشارة تليفونية. You must wear when you ride on a motorbike for safety. طبعا المرور بيشترط عليك انك انت لازم ترتدي هلمت خوذة علشان for your safety. The sun in the morning, the sunlight shines, sets, gets. Of course, the sun shines. السماء، الشمس تشرق. الشمس تشرق في الصباح. Astronauts can fly in to get to another planet. طبعا رواد الفضاء بيطيروا ب spacecraft to get to other planets. مركبة فضائية. There are 8 planets in our solar system. And now, my dear students, we have finished with the first part of our final revision for vocabulary. When in the second part, or in the second session, we will have another 100 or more than 100 items for multiple choice like this. Till we meet again, thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Till we meet again, I wish you the best of luck and goodbye.